Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be covering my top 5 favorite weapons to use in Call of Duty World War II. Now I thought I'd make this video just for the fun of it and just to kinda show you what I like to use all the time. But yeah, the list isn't going to be ranked in any particular order, just my 5 favorite weapons in the game. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So coming in at our first weapon today is the good old FG-42. I am a huge fan of this assault rifle. I love especially of this variant. This isn't actually what the base gun looks like, but this is a really good variant. But yeah, the gun itself, it's very sleek in design. I love how pretty unique of a weapon design it is. I mean, I'm acting like this is some like gun that was just like it's some sort of like fictional gun, but no, this is an actual like gun that was used back in the past, and it's a incredible design. It's just, yeah, I just like the history behind all the weapons. But anyways, besides that, FG-42 in terms of damage is pretty good even without any attachments on it. And but personally, what I like to put on for a loadout of this particular weapon, I like to go with the rapid fire extended mag, because it's always good to have an extended mag, and the the grip to reduce the recoil. I put that kind of loadout on most of the guns, but on this particular gun, it shines the most. Like, the damage is very good. Most of the time it's going to be a 2 to 3 shot kill, which is pretty standard in my opinion, but the handling's really good. It's just, overall, it's a pretty fun weapon to use, and most of the variants are really good, and I love them. But yeah, short and sweet, simple weapon, I think so, at least. But yeah, I like it a lot. But yeah, moving on to our next weapon. And for our second weapon of the day, we have got the VMG 1927. I'm pretty sure that's the name, yeah. I'm probably going to get corrected on that at some point. But anyways, yeah. The VMG is honestly really, really solid. I'd probably say it's like top 10 weapons, like, in general, in this game. Because I really like just the overall, like, look of it. And even the game, I find this really unique. The game even, like, states in its description that it's kind of like a mix between an LMG and an assault rifle. And personally, I'm a huge fan of that. Huge fan. This is my go-to LMG. Like, out of all the LMGs I use, this is the one I use the absolute most, because I absolutely just love the handling of it. I mean, most LMGs handle pretty well, but this one especially is pretty good, I've noticed. I like the aesthetics of it. Like, this one's just the one I've always had. This is the variant I've always had. This, again, most of these guns probably aren't going to look exactly like how they're supposed to look, but this variant in particular I really like a lot. And the attachments are pretty standard. I put an extended mag on it, even though you don't really need to, because I think 50 bullets in it, which I think is the standard, is pretty good anyways. And I put the grip on so I can reduce the recoil, even though the recoil, again, like, it's an LMG, it handles pretty well, but that just makes it so that it's extra more handable. Is that a word? Yeah, that's a word now. And I don't know, I just am a really huge fan of this LMG. It's my favorite LMG in the game, and yeah, I'm a huge fan. There's not really much else to say about it. It's just pretty good in all regards. But yeah, moving on to the next weapon. And for our third weapon of the day, we have the PPSH. I absolutely am a huge fan of this weapon. Like, this is the best one so far out of all the ones we've covered. It's just the simple fact that this is just it's just a clean weapon overall. And with this variant on that you're seeing, this is probably my favorite variant out of all the guns in the game. like by far. It's just so gorgeous and clean. It, like, you see, if you pair this with the wing division, with the, you know, the, I forgot what it's called exactly. I don't know how I forgot, but yeah, if you pair that with the wing division and the escalation perk, it is an absolute monster. You will get like kills on top of kills for days using this weapon. It's just, I absolutely, you don't even, like, it would help to put the grip on, I think, but like even without a few attachments, it's still an absolute monster. This is a weapon you do not want to meet in a back alleyway. Like, it is amazing. I'm a huge fan of this weapon. Just, if you see me with it, probably will have a skill issue despite that, but still, this weapon is amazing. I highly recommend using it. It's one of the first ones you unlock anyways. Alright, coming up next, we got the pump action shotgun. I don't have to say too much about this weapon. I think we all love a good pump action shotgun, really in any game. In Battlefield 1 with the Winchester, I believe, the trench gun. Basically any shooter is gonna have some form of pump action shotgun. Like, like, my favorite weapon type in any first person shooter, or just shooters in general, is a shotgun. I've always loved shotguns, and this is by far my favorite, like, probably, like, my favorite weapon. It's just, sure, on a lot of maps, it's kind of not the greatest. Like, you know, maybe on London docks, you'll probably have to, like, just camp around corners to actually get kills, but, like, but besides that, if you use this thing on shipment, you pair it with the incendiary rounds, which you're still kind of a freaking glutton if you use that. I mean, I'm using it too, so there's no harm there, but, still, this weapon is absolutely amazing. It's just an absolute beast as well. I think it's better than the PPSH, but yeah, this shotgun's absolutely amazing. There's not really much else to be said. It's a really freaking good weapon. I mean, if you haven't used it at all, like, what are you doing with your life? For our fifth weapon, we got the M1 bazooka. No. Yeah, I know. Funny joke. Haha. Anyways, my actual fifth weapon on today's list is the Vimmisberg SPZ. And I really just love the aesthetics of this weapon. Like, it looks very strange, and that's what I like about it, you know? Like, just talking about the aesthetics, like, for a second, it's a very uniquely designed weapon, you know? There were a lot of weird weapons designed back during the war days, and this is one of them that I really like to use in this game. It has solid damage. I would recommend adding probably an extended mag and rapid fire just to make it a little bit, like, better to use. But besides that, this is a pretty solid weapon. I wouldn't say it's a horrible weapon, but I wouldn't say it's the best weapon either. It's pretty alright. But besides that, I genuinely enjoy using this weapon. You know, when I use this weapon, I do pretty well. I'm gonna be honest, yeah. And this variant I'm using, I think it's pretty solid. I wish they kind of cleaned it up a little bit instead of being a little bit more dirty. But besides that, I like using this variant on it. It's really good. You know, it kind of reminds me of the STG-44. And, I mean, the only thing that really reminds me is just the sight and you know, actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's literally just the sight. But, like, besides that, it's a very solid weapon. Like, all around. I use this pretty, like, besides the FG-42, I probably use this weapon the most in terms of assault rifles. But yeah, it's very solid. I'd recommend giving it a try. I just absolutely love the look of the weapon, and, like, I mean, the recoil, like, right there, you can see the recoil is not too bad to handle. But yeah, I'd recommend giving this weapon a pretty good try. You know, it's not, again, it's not the best looking weapon. You can complain about that all you want, but I don't care. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. course, it's another one of those unscripted videos that make me sound like an idiot, but I don't care. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my probably unpopular list of weapons that I love to use the most in this game. And, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. I don't know when it'll be, but it'll definitely be coming soon. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.